Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. This time, we're going to be taking a look at AI stocks.
Okay.
But not just any AI stocks.
Right.
We're going to be looking at ones that offer dividends.
Fine.
So it's a way to kind of ride the AI wave.
Yeah.
But also enjoy some financial stability along the way, right?
Yeah, it's all about balance.
Exactly.
AI is transforming everything.
Oh, yeah.
But invest in the end, is about balancing risk and reward.
Absolutely.
And I think dividends can provide, they can really provide that balance.
For sure.
Offering you a piece of the profits while the company grows.
Yeah, and potentially leading to, both short-term and long-term gains.
Exactly.
That's the dream, right?
It's the goal.
All right, so let's dive into some specific companies.
Okay.
First stop is Broadcom.
Right.
Ticker symbol AVGO.
Okay.
Now, they're not, as flashy as some of the other, tech giants out there.
I see.
But you'll find their advanced chips.
Okay.
Kind of everywhere, powering, cloud compute and networking equipment, connecting us all, even smartphones.
Interesting.
So that makes them, I think, a pretty critical part of the whole AI ecosystem.
Absolutely.
Even if, they're not necessarily a household name.
I agree.
Cool.
Yeah, they're kind of like the unsung heroes in a way.
Yeah, unsung heroes.
The AI revolution.
I like that.
And their recent 14% dividend increase is definitely something to pay attention to.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
What I think is really fascinating is that their success isn't solely tied to the newer, AI-driven revenue.
Yeah.
They have a really strong foundation in traditional semiconductor sales.
Right.
Which gives them, some diversification. And their history of 13 consecutive dividend hikes. I mean,
wow.
That really shows a commitment to rewarding investors.
Yeah.
So while, the future is obviously never certain.
Of course.
The signs are looking really promising for sustained dividend growth.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about a company I think everybody knows. Microsoft.
Ah, yes.
Like a symbol. MSFT.
Of course.
Of course, they're a tech giant, right?
Absolutely.
But their AI involvement, I think, goes beyond just
it does.
Being big.
Right.
Their Azure cloud platform is a major player.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, going head-to-head with Amazon Web Services.
Yeah.
To be the go-to platform for AI development.
Absolutely. I mean,
that's huge.
Their partnership with OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT,
right,
is a potential game changer.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that gives them a serious edge.
For sure.
Potentially making them, the preferred choice for developers who are building, the next generation of AI applications.
And let's not forget about their impressive 19-year streak of dividend increases.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's not nothing.
No, that's huge.
I mean, that signifies
stability, confidence.
Yeah.
It tells you that Microsoft believes in its long-term prospects.
Yeah.
Even amidst, all these rapid technological shifts.
Absolutely.
Their commitment to both consistent dividends and cutting-edge AI research. I mean, that speaks volumes about their strategy.
It does.
They're aiming to lead the AI revolution while also remaining a reliable investment for their shareholders.
It's like having the best of both worlds.
Absolutely.
Now, this next one.
Okay.
This one kind of caught my eye.
All right.
Meta Platforms.
Okay.
Ticker symbol MetaCam.
Interesting.
They're paying dividends now.
They are?
Since when?
Well, it's a relatively recent development.
I had no idea.
They initiated their dividend program earlier this year, February 2024.
Wow.
The yield is still small.
Okay.
But, the fact that they started paying dividends at all, it's definitely sending a signal.
What do you think that signal is?
I mean, some analysts see it as a way to attract investors back. After, some recent controversies.
Right.
While others interpret it as a show of confidence in their future earnings.
Oh, yes.
Particularly those that'll be fueled by, AI advancements.
So it's kind of like they're saying,
it is.
Hey, we're still here.
Yeah.
And we're going to be a major player in the AI landscape.
Exactly.
Okay, speaking of major players.
All right.
We can't forget Nvidia.
Of course not.
Ticker symbol NVDA.
Right.
Their GPUs are the backbone
in a lot of ways.
Many AI applications.
They are.
Especially in fields like self-driving cars.
Absolutely. It's huge. Nvidia's dominance in the GPU market positions them incredibly well.
Yeah.
For this AI boom.
Right.
Their chips are in high demand.
For sure.
Which has been driving their growth.
Right.
However, it's important to note that their dividend yield is currently quite low.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
So are we talking more about like
I think
growth potential with Nvidia
yeah.
rather than immediate income from dividends?
Exactly. NVIDIA's focus is on reinvesting heavily in research and development to maintain that lead in AI technology.
Right.
That strategy makes them a high-growth stock,
Mm-hmm.
but it also means that,
Yeah.
their dividend payouts might not be as
Yeah.
enticing for income-focused investors just yet.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Now for our last company in this section,
Okay.
let's talk about the one everybody probably has in their pocket. Apple.
Apps.
Ticker symbol AAPL.
Right?
We all know Siri.
Of course.
But Apple's AI, I think, goes way beyond that. It
does.
It's integrated into their whole ecosystem.
Yeah.
And they have a reputation for consistent dividends.
Oh, they do indeed.
Yep.
They've been steadily increasing their dividends since 2013.
Wow, okay.
The question is
whether their AI innovations are truly groundbreaking,
right,
or if they're kind of playing catch up
right,
to companies like Microsoft and Google.
Yeah.
It's something investors are watching closely.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
I mean, Apple is known for, their sleek design, their user experience. But are they really pushing the boundaries in AI?
That's the question.
Or are they just, simply incorporating it to,
Stay competitive.
stay competitive? Exactly.
Yeah.
That's definitely something to consider
Absolutely.
when, evaluating their long-term potential in the AI space.
For sure.
What do you think?
Well, I think Apple's approach to AI is pretty interesting.
Okay.
They're not always the first out there,
Right.
but they often kind of refine
Yeah.
and integrate these technologies
Right.
in a way that really enhances the user experience and their focus on privacy and on-device processing.
I think that could be a real differentiator in the AI space.
Interesting.
So while they may not be making
Right.
the biggest, splashiest headlines
Yeah.
in AI research, they're definitely a force to be reckoned with.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's easy to get caught up in the hype, right?
It is.
But sometimes it's those quiet players
Right.
that are making the most significant moves.
Absolutely.
So we talked about some big names.
We have.
But what about companies that might be flying under the radar?
Okay.
Any hidden gems out there in the AI and dividend space?
There are definitely some companies worth exploring
Okay.
that might not be on everyone's radar.
Okay, like who?
Let's talk about Qualcomm.
Qualcomm, okay.
Ticker symbol QCOM.
Right.
They're well known for their mobile chips.
Right.
But they're also quietly making some significant advancements in AI,
Really?
particularly in edge computing.
Edge computing.
Yeah.
It sounds intriguing.
It is.
But honestly, I'm not entirely sure what that means.
Okay, sure.
Could you break it down for us?
Of course.
Yeah.
Imagine a world
Okay.
where your devices
Yeah.
can process complex data
Okay.
and make decisions in real time
Right.
without having to send that data to the cloud.
Oh, I see.
That's the essence of edge computing.
Okay.
It's about bringing the power of AI closer to the source of the data.
Yeah.
Whether that's, a smartphone,
Right.
a self-driving car,
Okay.
even a sensor on a factory floor.
Wow.
Qualcomm is developing the chips
Okay.
that make this possible.
Interesting.
And their dividend history shows they've
Yeah.
been steadily increasing payouts for years.
They're kind of like the unsung heroes of the AI revolution,
Right.
quietly powering the future of intelligent devices,
They are.
while also rewarding their investors.
Exactly.
Dividends. I like it.
They might not have the same name recognition
Right,
as
yeah.
some of those tech giants we talked about.
Right.
But their role in AI is crucial.
Yeah.
And their dividends offer a nice bonus.
I always appreciate a good hidden gem.
Me too.
Now, let's shift gears a bit
Okay.
and talk about a company
Right.
that might seem like,
Yeah.
an old school tech player,
Okay.
but is making some waves in AI.
Mm-hmm.
IBM.
Yes, IBM.
Ticker symbol IBM.
The old but mighty, right?
Yeah, I mean, they might not be
Yeah.
the first company that comes to mind when you think of AI,
I agree.
but they've actually been pioneers in the field
They have.
for decades.
Remember Deep Blue?
Deep Blue, refresh my memory.
The chess playing computer
Oh, yeah.
that defeated Garry Kasparov
Wow.
back in the 90s.
I had no idea that was IBM.
It was they've been at the forefront of AI for a long time.
So they have some serious pedigree.
They do.
So what are they focused on now?
Well, today they're really focused on enterprise AI solutions.
Okay.
Think of things like helping businesses automate processes, analyze data to make better decisions, personalize customer experiences.
Right.
They're using AI to solve real-world problems for businesses.
Interesting.
And their dividend record is really impressive.
Okay.
They're a dividend aristocrat.
Dividend aristocrat.
Which means they've increased their dividends for at least 25 consecutive years.
25 years?
Yes.
Of consecutive dividend increases.
Mm-hmm.
That's
pretty remarkable.
That's pretty remarkable.
Yeah.
It definitely speaks to their stability.
It does.
And their long-term vision.
Absolutely.
So it seems like we've covered a wide range of companies so far.
We have.
From,
chip manufacturers. To cloud computing giants, to those applying AI in more unexpected places.
Yeah, what's the common thread here?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I think the key takeaway is that AI is not a monolithic industry.
Oh,
it's a complex ecosystem with all these companies playing different roles.
Right.
Some, like Nvidia, are really focused on developing those core technologies that power AI.
Right.
Others, like Qualcomm, are applying AI in innovative ways across various sectors.
Right.
And then you have companies like IBM that are leveraging AI to transform more traditional industries.
So it's not just about finding
it's
the AI company.
Right. It's about understanding how these different companies fit into that broader AI landscape.
Right.
And how their specific approach to AI translates into potential growth and dividends.
Got it.
Yeah.
And when it comes to dividends, I mean, what should people be looking for?
Look for companies with a history of consistent payouts.
Okay.
A sound business model.
Right.
And a clear strategy for navigating this ever-evolving world of AI.
Right.
Remember, the ideal scenario is finding a company that is both a leader in AI and committed to sharing its success with its investors through dividends.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But, the AI landscape is constantly changing.
It is.
How can investors kind of stay ahead of the curve?
That's where continuous learning comes in.
Okay.
Stay informed about the latest developments, keep an eye on emerging trends, and be open to adapting your investment strategy as the AI landscape, keeps evolving.
Right.
It's an exciting, dynamic field.
It is.
So being a lifelong learner is really key to success.
It's like we're on a constant quest.
We are.
For knowledge, right? Uncovering those hidden investment opportunities.
Absolutely.
And staying ahead of the game.
That's the goal.
Now, I know we still have more ground to cover.
We do.
Are there any other AI treasures waiting to be discovered?
Absolutely. There's one company I want to discuss.
Okay.
That's a bit of a wild card.
All right, I like it.
It might not be the first company that comes to mind when you think of AI, but it plays a critical role in that global AI ecosystem.
Okay, what is it?
Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company.
Wait, Taiwan Semiconductor?
Yes.
I usually associate them with manufacturing chips for things like smartphones and computers.
Exactly.
What's their connection to AI?
They're the world's largest contract chip maker.
Right.
And while they don't design AI algorithms, their role in AI is absolutely indispensable.
Okay.
They're the ones manufacturing those advanced chips that are powering everything from Nvidia's GPUs to the processors in our smartphones.
Oh, wow.
Without TSMC, the AI revolution would be facing some serious roadblocks.
So they're like the silent powerhouse.
They are.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Enabling the growth of AI by providing the essential hardware.
Exactly.
That's fascinating.
It is.
But what about their dividends?
Well, they've been paying dividends for over 2 decades.
Right.
And they have a solid track record of increasing those payouts, their stability, and their crucial role in that global semiconductor supply chain make them a really appealing option for dividend-seeking investors.
This is incredible.
It is.
We started by talking about AI stocks with dividends.
Right.
And now we're discussing the company that manufactures the chips.
Exactly.
That power many of those AI applications.
It's all connected.
It's like peeling back the layers of the onion.
It is.
To reveal the intricate workings of the AI world.
Absolutely. And that's what makes this so rewarding.
It does.
It's interconnected.
Yeah.
It's constantly evolving. It creates so many opportunities for investors who are willing to learn, adapt, and look beyond the surface.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've explored, I think, a pretty diverse range of companies involved in AI.
We have.
From those, household names to the behind-the-scenes players.
Absolutely.
As we kind of wrap up this section of our deep dive, what's the key takeaway for our listeners?
I think the most important lesson is that investing in AI doesn't have to be like an all-or-nothing gamble.
Right.
By focusing on companies that offer both growth potential and steady income through those dividends, investors can really participate in this AI revolution while also, managing risk and building a solid foundation for their portfolio.
It's like having a front row seat.
It is.
To the future of technology, but also collecting a steady stream of income.
And who doesn't want that?
Along the way.
Exactly.
It's the best of both worlds.
It is.
But before we wrap up entirely, there's one more company I'd like to discuss. It's a bit of a curveball.
Intrigued.
But it perfectly illustrates the unexpected ways AI is shaping industries. And creating opportunities for dividend-seeking investors.
I'm ready.
We'll be right back. After a quick moment to explore this final company and its unique approach to AI.
All right, we're back, and I'm really curious about this Curveball company you mentioned. What is it, and what's their connection to AI and dividends?
Let's talk about Realty Income.
Realty Income,
Ticker symbol O.
All right.
It might seem like a strange addition to our list of AI-focused companies. But they're using AI in some really interesting ways to enhance their business and ultimately benefit their shareholders.
Realty Income, that sounds familiar. Aren't they a real estate company?
Yes, they're a real estate investment trust. Or REIT.
REIT, right.
Which means they own and manage a large portfolio of properties. But here's where it gets interesting. They're using AI and machine learning to make smarter decisions about their real estate holdings.
I'm intrigued. How exactly is a real estate company using AI?
They're doing some fascinating things. For example, they're analyzing data to predict tenant behavior.
Interesting.
Which helps them identify reliable tenants and reduce vacancies.
That's smart.
They're using AI to identify the best locations for new properties, taking into account all these factors like demographics, traffic patterns, proximity to amenities.
So they're really thinking about a whole picture.
Absolutely. They're not just looking at a map and saying, oh, that looks like a good spot. They're using data.
To make informed decisions.
Exactly. And they're even using AI to streamline property management tasks.
Oh, interesting.
Making their operations more efficient and cost-effective.
So they're not building robots to manage their property. But they're using AI to analyze data and make more informed decisions.
Exactly. That's pretty clever.
It is. By leveraging AI, they're able to optimize their portfolio, generate higher returns, and ultimately deliver value.
To their shareholders. And speaking of delivering value, they have a long history of paying dividends.
They do.
In fact, they're known as the monthly dividend company.
That's right.
Because they pay dividends to their shareholders.
Every month.
Every month. Wow.
That's pretty impressive.
That's pretty impressive. And I understand they've also increased their dividends for
Oh, yeah.
over 25 consecutive years.
Yeah.
Which puts them in that exclusive dividend aristocrat club.
Exactly.
Read that right.
Their consistent dividend payouts and their innovative use of AI make them a really unique and potentially compelling option.
For sure.
For investors who are looking for both growth and
income. This deep dive has been eye-opening.
It has.
I mean, we've explored the world of AI stocks with dividends, uncovering hidden gems, debunking myths, and discovering connections between industries that I never would have imagined.
It's all connected.
It is. It really is.
AI is impacting every corner of the economy.
It really is.
It's been a pleasure exploring these companies with you.
Likewise.
The key takeaway is that AI is not just a niche sector.
Right.
It's a transformative force.
It is.
That's reshaping the entire investment landscape.
Absolutely.
By understanding the different ways companies are leveraging AI and by focusing on those that offer both growth potential and steady income through those dividends, investors can really position themselves for success in this exciting new era.
It's like we've embarked on a journey through the AI landscape, discovering valuable insights, uncovering opportunities along the way.
Absolutely.
For our listeners who are eager to learn more and explore further, what final piece of advice?
Stay curious.
Stay curious.
The AI revolution is just beginning.
Right.
And there's always something new to learn.
Right.
Read articles, listen to podcasts,
of course,
attend conferences, engage in conversations with others who are passionate about AI. The more you learn, the better equipped you'll be.
To make informed decisions.
To make informed investment decisions.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to think outside the box.
Right.
As we saw today.
Yeah.
AI opportunities can be found
for sure
in the most unexpected places.
That's fantastic advice.
Thank you.
So to our listeners, keep that learner's mindset going.
Absolutely.
The world of AI is full of surprises.
It is.
And there are undoubtedly many more.
Yeah.
Dividend-paying gems waiting to be discovered.
I agree.
Happy investing, everyone.